I never thought something like this could happen to me. I mean, you always hear about travel disasters, but they're never your disaster, right? Until one day, it was mine. I was on this dream vacation to Thailand. Everything was perfect: the beaches, the food, the people. It felt like I was in paradise. But then, out of nowhere, the weather turned. I woke up one morning to the sound of rain hitting my window. It wasn't just a shower. It was a full-blown monsoon. The winds were howling, and the news was reporting that a major storm had hit the region. And as the hours passed, it kept getting worse. Flights were grounded, roads flooded, and my resort, the one I had spent months planning for, was closed down. I remember standing there, staring out the window, feeling this wave of panic wash over me. I had already paid for everything: the flight, the hotel, activities, you name it. And I was stuck. What now? I could hear the other tourists in the lobby, just as frantic, some even arguing with the hotel staff. And it hit me. I was in trouble. That's when I remembered I'd gotten travel insurance. Honestly, I'd bought it more for peace of mind than anything. I'd never actually thought I'd need it. But there I was, holding onto my phone, looking at the policy details like I was clutching onto a lifeline. I called the insurance company, not sure what to expect. Would they cover anything? Was this some sort of natural disaster clause that would leave me out in the rain? The person on the other end was so calm and understanding, which is honestly what I needed in that moment. She explained that, yes, my trip was covered. All the expenses from the cancellation, the flight, the hotel, the activities, were going to be reimbursed. I felt this massive relief. But here's the kicker: they didn't just cover the costs of the trip. They helped me arrange a new flight home when the airport reopened. They made sure I was safe and offered to pay for accommodations if I wanted to stay longer, which I didn't, but it was nice to have that option. What I didn't expect was how much emotional weight was lifted from me. I was actually going to get my money back. I didn't have to stress about losing everything I'd put into that trip. It was like a weight I didn't even know I was carrying just disappeared. I know, it sounds dramatic, but it was a huge deal. Sometimes, in those moments, you realize how much a safety net can mean. I mean, I was in a foreign country, in the middle of a storm, unsure of what to do. The last thing I wanted was to be stuck paying for something that wasn't even my fault. I honestly don't know what I would have done without the insurance. And here's the thing, I never thought I'd need travel insurance. It always seemed like one of those things you buy, forget about, and hope you never have to use. But when it mattered, it was there. It didn't just save me money, it saved me from a whole lot of stress. So if you're planning a trip, whether it's to a sunny beach or an adventurous mountain hike, I highly recommend taking a minute to think about travel insurance. I don't usually talk about stuff like this, but honestly, after my experience, it's become my little travel hack. I use auras.insure. I don't make money from sharing this, it's just something I genuinely trust. It's simple, straightforward, and it really came through for me when I needed it most. I've used them ever since. It just feels good to know that if something unexpected happens, I'm covered. Trust me, you don't realize how much peace of mind that gives you until you're staring out a hotel window, wondering if your vacation is ruined. So yeah, if you're planning a trip, consider the safety net. It's worth it. You never know when life is going to throw a storm your way.